What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
Jordy Jor.
Judy.
Brat.
Yay! Okay. Well, listen, we love to have a happy couple on the show.
Yes.
And the Brat and Judy are here with us. Read your book and so much information in here. But I love the fact that you guys were so damn honest about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you don't think so?
Yeah.
She said yeah, like.
I said yeah, like yeah,
Okay.
and like we don't really know how to be no other way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like if we telling it, we just gonna fucking tell it.
I know that's right.
Well, and then what is that?
What is that? Yeah.
I mean, there were certain things that, that I was like, okay, that's really honest. Because I think sometimes in relationships, it is hard to talk about like some of the trials and tribulations and things like, you broke her phone and.
That was hard.
Right.
It was hard for me at first. I didn't want to do a book at first.
She did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I know you've always been,
So private.
before Judy, very private.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you can always see her whole thing was, we gave a lot in reality TV. We give a lot on social media, but you can always give a little bit more.
Right.
Just a little bit. And then her fans like that.
Yep. It does feel like it pays to stalk somebody, on social media.
Definitely does.
That's what I took from this.
Definitely does.
But what is interesting is even in the beginning of your relationship, because it was like a second time around that y'all had to have, and sometimes we'll give up after that first time.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
That's a
true.
good point.
Like people will tell you, well, she's not texting back, she's not interested, she's doing shady things, and just
shady.
leave that person
Ooh,
alone.
shady.
Don't do that.
I mean, if a person doesn't respond to you after 3:00.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Talk about some. I be having my phone down.
Right. That is the
I
truth.
don't believe that.
Yeah.
You know what?
Nobody wants to believe that, but it's
I
so
turn my
true.
ringer off and I try to not focus on my phone.
That's the truth.
Yeah, I'm a mix of both of y'all. I think you would have been on the block list, but I also like to just zone out in my own world, and it's not a personal thing.
It took
but
me
you're
a
not-
long time to get to that point. Like, what she don't understand, because she never puts her fucking phone down,
Facts.
ever. Or
That's
her
hard, too.
computer. Because I understand it's hard, but
busy.
it took me training, and it took me a lot to get to that point to put my phone down. Now, I'm not saying I was right for not picking up the phone or whatever, but when I do radio, when I do Dish Nation, my phone has to be on silent. So that's 2 separate times of the day. So my shit stays on silent pretty much all the time. And when I got home, my phone was on silent, and I didn't look at it until it was too late.
But she invited me to Atlanta from New Orleans.
It didn't answer.
And
Multiple times.
Yeah, that was bad. That was
So
bad.
even if that's your routine, the day you invite somebody that's supposed to be special,
You need to be alert. Yep.
You
on the
always
alert.
you
make
would
it-
at least
Right.
set an alarm or something, right?
What? Oh
It
my
feel like to
God.
this day
She
you
always-
still kind of don't
Feel some
fully
way about
buy
Well,
it.
so this
She
is
don't. She don't. Whether it's the truth
but
or not,
to
she's
this
not
day,
gonna buy it.
she still feels as though it wasn't wrong, and she feels as though I should have told her I'm doing something else. I decided to move on. I'm not gonna keep on pursuing.
Damn
you.
right. Because while I'm trying to get to her and make sure I don't have no baggage coming into the relationship, she done moved the fuck on.
Right, but
Ooh.
she had me flying to Atlanta and wasn't picking
Jordan,
up.
Jordan has a question right now.
Don't act like we ain't never see each other though. You act like we didn't date and see each other at least 8 to 10 times. So out of those
So,
8 to 10 times,
3
maybe,
at a time she didn't answer the phone.
Maybe 2
she
or
let
3.
me fly
That's
to a
bad.
different
That's crazy.
city.
I can't imagine flying
other
somewhere.
times we linked up and we saw each other and spent time together.
We did,
but you
So
make
I'll-
it sound like we did
okay.
not.
I'll give credit. When there were times when
Nigga.
I flew here and I saw her, but after multiple times of me flying here and there was no communication, I said there has to be something that's going on,
Yeah.
or she
Right.
can't be as interested as I feel like I'm interested in her. So let me do something else.
Yeah.
And she
I feel
feels
like the
as
least
though
you
I
could have
should.
did was say, you know what? Because we were still talking. So
Right.
you could have said, you know what?
Well, you wasn't answering.
Please.
That was not all the time. She gonna get all y'all to always chime in on her side with that
It's
shit. That did
about
not happen.
chiming in all
It
the
didn't
time.
happen.
No
What
matter
matters-
what, you standing on the island alone, beautiful.
No, I'm not.
No, for real.
No, I'm not.
Every single room we go in, everybody understands that if somebody is letting you come to another city and they don't answer, that is an excuse to stop talking to them.
Okay.
And you did. Right, but y'all circle back around. Now, Jordy
Right,
did have a
yes.
question because I know
Yes.
before y'all got here, we were talking about this. Go ahead, Jordy.
So you had to get rid of some hoes, right?
About 6 or 7, but go ahead.
Okay. whole roster.
But people do that when
Right.
you're single
Absolutely.
first.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
How
fine.
long do you think it takes before you can get into the committed relationship to get rid of all of them?
Well, if you was never fully, completely happy and never felt love the way you felt love from this person, then you ready to ditch all that shit and feel what it's making your body and soul feel from this person. But I had to figure out ways to tell certain people because there were kids involved in some situations. And it was like, okay, I'm attached here and I'm attached there. So I was trying to just figure out how to get rid of all that shit, but not be
An asshole about
grimy
it.
or be an asshole about it. You know what I'm saying? And
You think you're non-confrontational a little? Like you kind of want to not just put it all out? Because somebody could just be like, look, I found somebody.
Her non-confrontational.
I mean, when it comes to a relationship, like
Now, yeah,
hurting
okay,
people's
okay,
feelings.
yes, I do.
You
Yeah.
know,
But she don't give a fuck what she tell people. Outside of that, that's what I'm saying.
people that she care about, you know, because sometimes, and I could be that way too. I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, so I'm gonna like ease out of something instead of just
Yeah.
ripping off the Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Child.
What were you dealing with though that you had to? Because it feels like you
but
were
I
okay
wasn't-
with just cutting everything off.
Well, I was dealing with her,
hmm
and that was it.
and nobody else.
Correct.
Okay.
But then once I saw what was going on, I said, okay, let me go do something else. Because it's not that I didn't have people that weren't interested.
Right.
I just wasn't giving them the time of day or
She
doing
had to
anything.
say that.
Well, she did.
No, it wasn't in the bad way. I was just saying that to
Yeah,
say
'cause you
I
moved
didn't
on
just
quick.
date you because I was bored. I wasn't trying to be with you because I was bored or I didn't have anything else to do. I wanted to be with you.
Right.
I
It was a
chose to
choice.
deal with other people because
Right.
I couldn't. You weren't. You know, it wasn't.
Jerry couldn't have a little bit more patience before you went and got a nigga and had to start posting the nigga though.
Oh my
I
God.
wasn't posting no bitches or even posting no
You
niggas.
didn't post nobody
Ever in
anyway,
life.
though.
But I could have posted niggas all day long. I just didn't choose
Fuck
to
it.
put no niggas
I
on
know,
my
but
page.
but your way of life was far different from mine.
Yeah.
I had public relationships
well,
before.
you didn't have to post that nigga all hugged up with that nigga with your nails behind his neck. And shit.
Right. No.
All
Not
hugged
the
up
nails.
and cheesing and shit. I'm like, damn, just last week we were still fucking talking.
Yeah, she did seem
And now
happy
you
It
real
wasn't
fast.
a week.
You moved.
It was two.
You fucking
was
moved
2
on
weeks.
quick.
No,
I saw Instagram and saw that shit. You didn't.
It
there
Was that a
wasn't-
rebound situation? You feel like trying to maybe because sometimes we try to forget.
The least you could have
so
did was
that was
told
somebody
me.
that I had dealt with in the past.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
lame ass
right.
nigga.
It was somebody.
Oh,
It was somebody I had dealt with in the past. So I just, it's like you had just went back to to something that you had been dealing with.
Right.
But I'm not gonna let you get
Something
beat
that
up
was
about
familiar.
this because I want to say, Brad, you did something real wild that I don't know. You gave your ex your car. That's
She did.
you don't think that's a little crazy?
So hit me
If
out.
I'm in a relationship, imagine me telling my ex, "Here, you can have
Now
this
you the
car."
first person that brought that up too.
no. There was a
No.
there
Okay.
was a child involved that had to
The
go
car
back
was
and
for the
forth
baby.
to school.
Okay.
Ask
The car
her
was
what
And
for
I
the
kind
baby.
of-
had
what
more
kind of car?
cars. I had a couple
Ask her
cars.
what kind of car.
It was like a Rolls Royce.
It was a BMW.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
nice.
I had
That's
a
a
couple
nice,
cars,
hmm
but I
And
couldn't
we
leave
were
the
at
kid
that
with-
point in time, we were living together.
That's wild. I'm sorry. I didn't
And
mean to bring
did
it
the
up like that. 'Cause
conversation
no-
happen
but-
prior
before
to giving the car. Or you
Yeah,
just
what,
gave
like
the
how
car?
did that
No.
even happen? But how did
No.
so how did your
I-
ex even
no.
approach you about
Right,
or
the car.
how did you volunteer to give this car?
because they didn't have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have nothing, and they wouldn't have had no transportation or nothing to get the kid back and forth to school. So I was like, I just
I
left
just got
the
a car
'cause I
sitting around
wasn't-
collecting dust. You can have it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a Jeep. I had other vehicles.
Would it have been better if she would have bought her like a little Kia or something?
Well, so this is the thing. My issue wasn't necessarily the value of the gift or anything. It was the fact that we were at that point serious, and this wasn't a discussion for us.
Right,
This
you
was
guys
a
didn't talk
decision
about
she
it.
made on her own,
Right.
hadn't informed me about, and I found out.
How did you find out?
I think it was some mail had came or something, or there was something. I think it was a text in her phone, and her aunt was telling her that the insurance needed to change the title of a car or something. And I was like,
What is this?
Yeah,
car?
why would you change it? Yeah,
it was something like that, and I
Yeah.
was like, so I did, and
Making it worse,
and we
but-
actually didn't talk about it much. I might have said a couple of words about it, but it wasn't something that I could deal with. You know, I mean, it was something I could change.
Right.
But I just was like, oh, okay. So
Okay,
that's the
you-
same person you texted. They got pretty feet.
Oh, you did do that
You
too.
then gave him a car, and then Okay.
But it feels like a learning experience for you to be in a relationship this serious.
Yeah, and that person was like my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been in love the way I'm in love with you. I've never felt...
You had sex with him? That's your ex.
Yeah, but like
that's your ex.
Yeah.
Like
That's
once.
your ex.
Like,
I'll be
not
so
even-
mad if my man
Wait,
says to
so I have
somebody,
a
"You have
question.
pretty
If
feet."
the same situation would have happened, say homeboy, you said bitch ass nigga, whatever you call him, funk, whatever you call him. Say if he
Lame.
needed a car to get lame ass nigga. Okay, so if lame ass nigga needed a car to get his son back and forth to school, and he was in that same predicament, and she did the same thing, would you be okay with it?
I would be okay with it. She got like 20 cars. Like
She-
car is not a thing. Like it's not a
car's
big
not a
deal.
thing.
Like especially if it was kids involved.
She wouldn't be okay with
Yes,
it.
I would.
Don't.
Oh my God, you can't say that. Yes,
Okay,
I
girl.
would. Okay, girl. You full of shit. Yes, I would.
Okay.
You know, but I do feel like, and like you said, you've never been in love like this
Like
before.
I had no problem being around your baby daddy.
What?
I had no problem being around your baby daddy.
For
when
what? What were you around him for?
He came to the party, the
He
graduation
came
party.
to our son's graduation party.
Right,
How is that a comparison?
But that means there's kids involved. That's a kid
right,
involved.
my son was graduating from college.
But otherwise, I wouldn't want you to have
You
to
know, I
talk to
will
that
say
nigga.
now-
You had to be all in that nigga face at the funeral thing when something was going on between somebody, and you had to spend extra time kind of with that nigga, and I had to sit in the car. Like I didn't like that that much.
No.
That much.
I don't know if you remember what that was. I got out the car to support my child who wanted to confront their father about an issue that they had with him. And I refused to let my son go in his daddy's face and say anything, because if his daddy, 6 whatever, however fucking tall he is, would have said anything out of line of my son, it just would have been on.
That's why
So
I should have been standing
I
there with
as
you.
his mother, stood beside him to approach his daddy.
And I should have been standing there with you as your baby mama.
You know, I think in
As your
the
support.
defense, it is hard because sometimes it's okay to talk to your ex if y'all have kids together. Like
But
there's
I don't
all
even
these.
talk to my.
But there are definitely-
We're talking about a funeral of
Yeah.
my children's grandmother and my
Right.
son's graduation party from college.
Yeah.
I have never seen that nigga outside of that. My children are in their 20s.
grown.
Me and her been together for 4, 5, 6 years. She had to see that nigga twice at a funeral
And at a graduation. That's it.
Yeah.
Baby daddy situations are far different.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You
It
had
is
a couple conversations with him on the phone, though.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you
No,
have.
he tried to text me and I never responded to
Beautiful.
it.
You've had a couple conversations with his ass on the phone. I remember when Jordan was supposed to stay with him or something. It was a couple things that y'all talked on the phone about.
About what? His mama was passing away. And they were
I mean, I will say, what do you think? An exception for there is, because when
there's
you have
children.
kids with
Yeah.
somebody,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
it does.
and this wasn't kids. Like my children are old.
Yeah.
So this was before the grandmother passed, and it was about the grandmother passing and where our child was gonna live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this wasn't. Hey, girl,
How
you know how you
Right.
been or what's
You
going
looking
on?
good. I saw your
Because
pictures.
I done
That ass looking
had the
fat.
same baby daddy because I done had baby daddy issues in the past.
Right.
Like when he would call and he tried to fuck up my relationship. That nigga know not to cross them.
He don't want
lines
no
anymore.
problems.
Well, that end is it's far beyond that. He has his life, I have my life, and our children are in their 20s.
How did he feel when he found out about this relationship early on? Because y'all had a grand reveal for all of us. Did he say anything to you?
No, we don't talk.
He had
Like,
they both had already moved on from each
Okay.
other.
right, yeah, and we don't talk. Like,
She had a few bitches before me and
Oh
a
my
couple
God.
niggas
There we go.
after the baby daddy.
yeah. So
Yeah.
after I had my children with my baby, my children are in their 20s. I think after my kids might have been 3, 4, 5 at the most the last time we dealt, and my kids in their 20s.
Now, listen, I just want to say, let's talk about some of these things in the book.
Yeah, you done brought up the bit. Now we done put the
Sorry.
baby daddy on lip service. I gotta talk about that nigga.
Baby daddy on lip service.
All right, now we talked
Well, you
about your
put the
grace
X on
period.
everything. We go on, beautiful.
But the ex was in our current situation.
Not really in our current situation.
Are you serious?
Before.
You
our
gave the
current-
bitch a car when we was in a relationship.
Beautiful.
You
Don't
told
say
the
it
bitch
like I
her
gave
feet.
the
You
bitch
told
a
the
car.
bitch her feet
I
was
didn't-
pretty
I didn't
when we were
give-
living together.
Yeah, that was a little violation.
We were sleeping in the same bed.
It was not. It was innocent, beautiful.
You trying to get?
I wasn't like
the
flirting,
comparison
but
that you're giving is
I
so
wasn't flirting with the
far-fetched.
girl.
You was saying I had to deal with your baby daddy at a funeral.
But I wasn't flirting with.
So
the
what was the
girl.
context of you telling her feet were pretty?
I mean, the girl never got a pedicure before. She didn't used to get pedicures all the time. So she had got a pedicure and she sent the picture of her toes. And I was like, oh, pretty toes or something like that. And oh my God, had I known she didn't like that or would get offended by it, I would not have fucking done it.
In what situation is that even okay though?
Yeah, why is she sending you a picture of her toes?
Cause she got her feet done.
Because she
How
finally got her
random is
feet
that?
done and she wanted you to see
She got
it.
her feet. Yeah, like she got her.
But
feet
she
done.
knew that she
her
was
breasts
with
done
Judy?
and send a picture of those.
Oh
Yes.
my God, now that's different.
Yes, she knew. She knew we were together because prior to she knew we were together because she moved from there to here.
Who moved from there to here?
So when did you
First,
finally
no.
cut her off? When was she cut off completely?
Right, because after the toes in the car,
Right.
If I had to give an estimate, I'm always see what she said, but if I had to give an estimate, probably 3-4 months, maybe 6 months from us living together.
No, that's not true. 6 months?
Yes.
No, I don't-
because y'all were talking prior to it just being you and the child were talking.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I will say it's
I
also
put
hard to
that
break
shit
up with somebody when you're in their kid's life
Yeah.
too. Sometimes that's a little bit difficult because you feel bad about that.
So is there still communication with you and the child?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're fine with that?
Yeah,
Yes.
I invited him over.
She encouraged
Yeah,
me.
Okay,
I don't-
good.
I
That's
did.
healthy.
I encouraged the shit
But it's
out
still
of it.
uncomfortable for me though because I know how she feels, kind of. So
No,
it's
but I don't have
uncomfortable for
nothing
me.
against the
What's
child.
uncomfortable for me is he might be like, bring some shit up like how we used to walk the dogs or something, and I'd be like, oh,
but
God.
that wouldn't bother me.
That bothers me because
That
I
would
want
bother
to
me.
nervous,
right.
I'd be nervous. I don't want it to bring up nothing.
If it would be to my mom said, when are you coming over?
Then
That
it's
would
about
make
it.
it strange.
Yeah.
yeah, you'd be like, why would you be going over there?
Right.
Right,
would
but
never do that.
I've
What
told her, I've been the person to say, hey, invite such and such over.
Okay.
Hey, when the last time you talked to
See.
such and
Okay.
such? That
What are your
That's
thoughts
good.
about exes and communicating with exes when you're in a relationship?
When
Or
there's
when they are,
children
too.
and when there's children involved, you kind of have to still have some type of communication, especially if there's co-parenting or in your instance you're involved in that child's life even though it's not yours.
I don't communicate with the parent at all.
But the child.
yes, just
Yeah.
the child.
Okay, what do you
I've
think?
never been in that situation. I don't talk to my exes and my men, that at least that from what I know, don't talk to them either. So
I
it's
feel
never
like
come
my
up.
exes will text me like happy birthday and things like that, or if something happens, they might send like a quick text, but that's
where it stays.
Yeah, that's the extent of it.
I can't even do that.
You can't even do that.
well,
No
don't take it like
communication
you in
whatsoever.
jail.
Yeah,
I can't even do that.
Even if I
The
thought
Lord
of
won't allow it.
even if I thought of texting somebody happy birthday, I wouldn't do it because I know she don't like it. And that comes, which I learned from writing the book, from a past experience in a past relationship that she was in, where something happened with one of her exes and their ex, I
Right.
guess. So now she like, it's off limits. We're not talking to our exes.
And
at
it is
all.
also understanding, like you guys stress a lot of this in the book. You guys are coming from different backgrounds and different experiences,
Yeah.
so you have to be understanding of where somebody comes from. Like Brat, for you at first, being public was hard for you.
Right.
Even taking pictures and things like that was weird because you were used to paparazzi and people posting things and not wanting your business out there like that. And for you, Judy, you're so used to being a public figure, having a brand Kaleidoscope that was, and I know you from Kaleidoscope from way back in the day, from having a really successful brand that was kind of built on
Social
being
media.
open
Yeah.
and social media.
sure.
So that is such a conflict, I think, in the beginning that y'all have to really get past that.
Well, when I first got with her, I was adapting to her.
Yeah.
So I still was gonna be public facing myself. But when it came to where we were in public, I let her lead all of that. I used to call her road manager, be like, "Is it okay to send her flowers? What name do I put on there if I send it?" Like I was trying to, I wasn't trying to.
Blow her up.
No,
Yeah.
I was trying. I was like, how the fuck how do you date a celebrity? Like, what's celebrity etiquette? And then if they not out, what's the etiquette? How the fuck you supposed to do this? What do you do? Like,
And
like
people
if
will
I
al-
want to take her to the movies, I can't take her to the movies. So where can I take her out to eat? I can't. Like I was asking all the questions.
It's interesting because people will also tell you if somebody's not out, it's not a good idea to date them, right? If they're still in the closet, you had your reasons. You talk about Ellen DeGeneres in the book and how that kind of ruined her her for a period of time. And so
it wasn't cool back in the day.
Right.
No.
At all.
Right.
And so that's also because people will give you that advice. Well, if that person doesn't want to live in their truth and be out, then you shouldn't date that person. Because we've heard that, especially when it comes to men.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, for men, people are like, well, I'm not going to be a secret. I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z. What made you feel like, because I know that can also be tough for you. You were protecting Brat and what she had going on and adapting to her. But how was that for you?
I mean,
You were okay with it?
I didn't give a fuck. I liked her.
Yeah.
I didn't care. Like
You were on it.
I love your honesty and directness.
Right.
I love it.
I'm public facing, and I was gonna do the promotion that I did. I was gonna be myself. I was gonna give the business advice on social media. You just wasn't gonna know who I was fucking
Right.
at that point. You just wasn't gonna know, and I was perfect. I was okay either way.
Right.
Yeah, I was fine. She was when we got serious. She held my hand in public. And then her team was like, what the fuck is going on? So then her security grabbed this hand and her manager grabbed the other hand. So we all fucking hold hands.
She had 3 hands.
And there wasn't nobody doing nothing. And then when we in her dressing room, I think it was backstage at Essence, she pulled me down and sit on her lap and everybody closing doors. And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but okay.
You were like, I'm tired of this shit.
Tired of
Let's
this
just-
shit.
Yeah. I wanted the world to know at that point. I was in love, child, and I was just like, I want everybody to know. And I didn't care. I wanted to perform. I wanted her right in the front of the stage when I performed. I wanted to kiss on her, lean on her, hug on her. And she was so cool with that. And she didn't care. She didn't mind. It was just it just felt so good and free, you know? But everybody, it was the beginning of it. So everybody was like, oh shit, what's going on? Yo, B, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Leave me alone.
Did
like,
you have to have a talk with your team? Like, listen,
Yeah.
this is what it is.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
But it was so many years of them being like that. It took them a second to get out of protecting me. Like when we went to go eat at Morrow's and we was sitting next to each other and I was damn near in her skin. I was sitting so close. I took my shoes off and I'm rubbing my feet.
And Morrow's is
all on
lit.
her.
That's
love Morrow's.
Listen,
Shout out to
And it was
shout out
Essence.
to Larry.
So Patty the Bear
you
was in
forget
there.
There's a line outside.
Everybody was in there. And I did not care. And my team was like, yo,
What's
They was
going
leaning.
on?
They was holding
menus up.
I feel
Nothing was
like
blocked.
They're not used to it. They
I
weren't
would have
used
loved to
it.
have been like, get it, girl. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
that's
Yeah.
how it feels like you never were like that before. So for them to witness that had to feel like
Yeah.
this is
Because
definitely
clearly you were that, like you said, in love and that comfortable with the situation that you really just didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
this is what it is.
And let's be clear, nobody was surprised because it ain't like
Right.
you were like coming out. And everybody's like, okay, it's not like
That's how I felt. But she was like, but I had never said it. I was like,
yeah.
A lot of people didn't know. A lot of niggas didn't know. Yeah,
Because you did have boyfriends before,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That was so another thing that y'all talk about in the book is an interview that you did where
oh, girl.
you talked about it in the book, so it's fair game right
And you know
now.
what's crazy?
Oh,
She
girl.
said, because when she's asked, well, if you did an interview, I wouldn't have minded. Yes, the fuck you would have. Especially if it went super viral about the sexual things I did with my
I
ex.
didn't know it was gonna
Yes,
go
you
viral.
would've.
I was just sitting there fucking having a conversation with Candy. I didn't think that would go viral. I really didn't. Like, that was the first podcast I had ever did. Like, and I only did it because I'm cool with Candy. We
Candy.
grew up together as kids. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do it. And you was sitting right there, like, once again, had I known,
I was not. I was. Y'all were in the interview room. I was outside. You remember? Y'all did that. I wasn't in that room.
Man, but had I known that was gonna offend you, I wouldn't have
I
said
saw
that
it.
either.
It was
I know,
everything
it was
on my
too late.
timeline.
It was too late.
I
Once
couldn't even
I
log on
couldn't
social
take it
media.
back.
That clip about how she did whatever
Oh
with
my
whatever with
God.
however coming out of her mouth. It was her saying it. It just was every outlet, and then everybody else reposting it, and then a year or so passed, and it went viral again.
Oh, shit.
That's so annoying.
double win.
Yeah.
Double
Oh
homicide.
my God.
I was like, I just wish this go away.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But
I'm
you
tired
know
of
what?
hearing it.
Listen, we talk about reality and being truthful because part of the truth is, and y'all doing reality TV, and you've said this, if we have an argument,
No,
we're
fair.
not turning the cameras off. We're going to
Fair.
show it all. And that is a truth, right? So
No.
it's the good with the bad. Like if we're going to be
balance.
truthful and honest and put things out there,
Let's do it.
then we can't say sometimes and sometimes not.
No, I agree, but
Yeah.
I don't think she would want me doing an interview with you and telling your viewers.
I don't want those problems.
right how I like to service somebody.
Right. But that is those are things that happen. But had I known you didn't want me to do that, or that would have offended you, I would not have done it. Have I ever done it again? Ever? Even when I'm asked about it, I run the other fucking way. I don't want to talk about that nigga. I don't want to talk about shit else.
But let's because I don't want it to seem like I have you over here in captivity in jail.
Girl,
if I was on the podcast talking about how I suck dick, you would be mad about that. You would, if I said if I was to say throat, goat, and all the rest of that fucking shit about me sucking dick, you would have a problem with that.
Right. But I didn't know that you were going to be offended. I was having a conversation with Candy about things
So take me out of being offended. Had I done it, how would you feel?
I probably wouldn't have liked it.
And then if it was all over all the outlets.
Well, that I didn't know that was going to happen. God damn, I didn't know that was going to happen.
I know. I'm just saying. So take me out of what happened.
What you want me to say? I just said I wish it wouldn't have happened. What else do you want me to say?
I don't want you to apologize. All I'm saying, not because it's me, just because you wouldn't want it done to you. That's it. Not because you offended me, but because you just wouldn't have wanted that for yourself.
She's like, okay. But look, y'all put it in the book, so that's why it's fair game to bring it up. But also,
absolutely,
so doing reality TV, it's just interesting because of like y'all just being so open with people, having a chance for them to see like those really special moments. I thought, as far as reality TV, I really enjoyed that because reality TV can be messy.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like that was messy. I mean, there's messy things that are going to happen in real life, but it's not like contrived messiness.
Yeah. No, agreed. I think that was the big thing about like when the cameras were there and we would argue or like an argument would be brewing. Put the cameras out. No, bitch, they staying.
Yeah, I was trying to put them out.
They gonna stay because we're gonna get past the argument, and we're not about to executive produce some doctored up something. Like, let them see it. Let them see that we're human, that yes, we've had an argument, but then they're gonna see the other side of it.
We're gonna get through this.
Right. It's not gonna end here. Now, granted, the way it's cut, it's going to end there so you watch the next week.
Clearly.
But you're going to see.
Clearly.
You're going to see, the other side of it.
Man, I just want to say, even talking to you guys and hearing y'all work through these conversations, it felt like reading this book that y'all have been in therapy. Like, and I know that's been a thing too. You could read that and tell just from some of the things that you're like, okay. And I feel like this is a universal rule, like, don't go to bed mad at each other. Now, I will go to bed mad.
She will too, still. That ain't she changed.
I will literally not talk to you for like 2 days.
She will too.
But I'm not going to not talk to her.
Yeah,
right.
I'm not going to not talk to her.
But we might not resolve it
for 2 days.
Forever.
Yeah, that's true.
But sometimes you agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shit needs to be resolved, because then if it come back up again, we never fucking talked about it and resolved it in the first place, because she done walked off in the middle with an argument because she know how to compartmentalize shit better than I do and go fucking get on the computer on some kaleidoscope shit and do some miracle drop shit. Right. Yeah, or launch a new product or some shit while I'm still over there pissed off and like, when is we gonna talk about this shit? Yeah. We go to bed, she on one side of the bed, I'm on the other side, we got our backs turned, we both cold, sleeping with our backs against each other, but we done went on to sleep. I don't like that. Right. I still don't like that. But she still do it. I don't like that.
That might be something you should work on.
I said I would. And so even the walking out, it's not walking out because I want to have my way. And this is the part that she left out conveniently. Is when our tones, like when the inflection changes and I realize I'm angry, I try to de-escalate the situation by leaving, because at this point now I'm yelling.
Well, if you don't raise your voice, it won't get to that point.
Right, but I try. So she often says, I get up here and then she tell me take my tone down, and I do, but then it goes back up. So I realize I'm in a state where I probably need to take a couple of seconds and not stay here in this and either keep yelling or say something I don't mean, and then just leave the situation. Either try to focus on something else or leave the situation, go in the room, do something else, and then I'll come back in the room.
Yeah.
I try.
I do. So I'm that way, and y'all know that about me. If I'm mad, I can't talk about it at that moment. I gotta wait until I feel more rational, because you know how sometimes.
But then a million other things happen, and then it's not important anymore.
It's still important, but I like the way you put it
kicked to
because
the bottom of the totem pole with all this other shit.
It's not
on
that.
top
I just
of
don't
it.
like to be super emotional when I'm discussing something because I also need a moment sometimes to think about it.
Right.
Because I could be wrong, but sometimes when you're wrong, you don't want to say you're wrong in that moment until
you're angry.
you need like an hour or a couple of hours to be like, whew.
Yeah.
Because also, sometimes it's not even about that argument. We might have other things going on,
Yeah.
and you got to feel like this was stressful. Let me just, because I've been stressed out a lot lately and taking it out. And I'm like, I just got to take a minute because I don't want to, like you said, I don't want to say something that I'm going to regret saying.
Right.
And then now there's no, once you say something and put it out there, that's that.
yeah, ain't no
Yeah.
taking it
Said
back.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just something. But reading your book, like I'm getting a lot of tips on how I should deal with things. What do you ladies
Yeah,
think?
absolutely.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a lot of t-shirt requests. There was a lot of sayings in here I had to write down. I was cracking up. Let me see what they are. First one is, neither of us has a problem speaking our minds and cursing a bitch out if we have to. Period.
Yeah.
Check your motherfucking tone.
Check your
That's-
motherfucking
Yep.
that was her.
tone.
She said that.
Read the tea leaves.
Yeah.
It's okay to split if you just don't fit. I like
Yeah.
that one
I
a
love
lot.
that one.
Show some love and get your flirt on.
Okay.
I feel like these are cute little t-shirts.
Get your
Yeah, I
flirt
agree.
on.
I like that. Yeah.
Maybe some little shirts to go with the book.
Right.
T-shirt line.
Little merch.
Beautiful.
Little
I
merch.
love that
that y'all
idea
call
over
each other
there
beautiful.
now. You know, I love to sell me something. You know?
Now, what about rules as far as putting your phone down? Because Brad, we know you've been good at that, but Judy, you not so much, right? And there's times when work can, but justifiably, I feel like that was a good compromise that you both made, right? You being able to show, like, look, when I'm on my phone, look at the results from me posting and doing these things. Because Brad, like we know, you've been the person that's always been kind of like taking a break from that, not putting stuff out there, but then also realizing the power and
Right.
the economical power.
Right. Especially now.
Yeah. And yeah. So that's, I feel like that's something that definitely has been a good compromise for both of you.
No,
Yeah.
agree.
I've gotten better.
Yeah,
I've
she
gotten better
has.
at posting and doing my social media stuff, and
Yeah, and
but she still be on her phone 24/7. But I understand now, and I try to not be so like, when I'm gonna get some time. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of things that she has to do. Like running a company is a motherfucker, and it's just a lot of people and a lot of moving parts, and so many things happen every single day that falls on her. No matter what happens in the company,
It's on her.
Yeah.
it falls on her.
You're the face of it.
And that's a heavy plate to have. Like, and I just wish I could do more to help fix it. But I don't know shit about that industry like that. But it's just a lot, and it'd be a lot on her where she has to be on the computer 24/7, looking at numbers, looking at this, looking at that, smelling products, picking the bottles,
And it's
making
not
sure the
supposed to
shipments.
be like that, though. And I hate that you've had to see this side of entrepreneurship and experience. When you have a great team, you don't have to be as active as I have. Now, I do have some great team members,
Absolutely.
but I haven't been able to find my power team where I take my hand off the wheel. I learned last year, I thought I got my power team, and I took my hand off of the wheel, and it almost took me out. So
You had to become a
now that I have
firefighter.
to,
Right.
You had to put out fires.
That is one of the
Lord.
hardest
All
things
of
about
them.
being an entrepreneur is nobody cares about your business more than you do.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to find anybody who even like cares, 70% as
Yeah.
much as you
People lie on
do.
their resume.
Yep.
all the
Right.
time.
And I didn't know that. I've
Man,
never
listen.
in my life
I just
written a
learned
Not
that.
your
resume.
me.
I just learned that people lie on their
I've never written
resume.
one, so
Yeah.
I didn't know that people lie on them, right? Like I went straight from doing hair to selling hair products. I don't even know how to fucking compile a resume.
Right.
Right.
Like if you say you're a brain surgeon,
Who lies about that?
but if you say you're a brain surgeon, what happens if there's surgery?
Yeah.
The person fucking die. You take it that fucking far? Like the person dies?
But but what about times like, say you guys are watching a movie together at home, Netflix and chill. Will you put your phone down during the movie, or are you one of those people that's still going to be?
I respectfully, I will put my phone down. If we make an intentional time, I will put my phone down during the movie. I will, or if we watching something, or if it's something that we've made specific time out about. But if we watching a movie and it's launch day, that's something different.
Okay.
Like something might come on and it's something specific that day that I know, that
It's
we have to
happening.
monitor. But outside of that, I try.
You know,
Yes, no, you don't agree.
she's like,
No.
what's
You're
the
not
last
gonna
movie
answer?
y'all watched at home together?
Ratatouille.
I love Ratatouille.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
we had a date night in our movie theater with our son.
That's so
Yeah.
cute.
Listen, first of all, I
Listen.
love the light flex
No,
Yes,
They've
in
been
our
sprinkled
date
in.
night in our movie
in
theater
our movie theater
with our son.
Right.
Oh wow!
I love a
sorry.
light flex like that.
No,
You
yeah,
good.
no.
I'm not mad at it.
We
You
put
work hard, play hard.
Okay.
Facts.
We put blankets on the floor. Well, I put blankets on the floor and put pillows on there, and I surprised her with a movie theater, like a movie date.
Little
and
movie
we had
date with the baby.
The
Yeah,
movie theater
'cause
candy.
I
We
don't-
had corn dog bites and
Right.
I
And
love
so
that.
she
Stuff like
likes
that.
sentimental shit like that. Like out of all the stuff I've ever given her in life besides our son, she prefers
The thoughtful
that
stuff.
type of stuff.
Right.
She
I
don't
think
give a
that's
fuck.
sweet.
Like she like I do I like to, you know,
You big with it.
let's
Yeah.
put a theater outside and let's get the Minions live dancing. You know, like that's
Yeah.
what I am.
You gonna go
She
hard.
is the put your phone down, grab some pillows, grab a blanket, let's get nice and cozy. Like, and I like that. So that's what we did.
I love that.
Now I want to talk about some current things that are happening on social media. Hold on, because I want to get you guys to weigh in. And look, I know that you, for you, Brat, I also know you as a fellow radio personality.
right.
You're very well versed in being able to talk about these things. Hold on, let me pull up my lip service notes. All right, let's see. Oh no, let's not do that one. All right. Oh, I'm not gonna do this one to you because then I don't want y'all to get into an argument.
Uh-oh.
That's fucked up. Now they think we're gonna get into an argument.
I'm totally kidding. No, it's a
Okay.
toe wrestling site.
Oh,
I know we know you like pretty toes.
girl.
I saw that earlier
You
too.
saw
the
that?
toe
Isn't that
wrestling.
disgusting?
Yeah, ew.
All right, now how about this? I'm trying to find which one of
Now
these.
who
would
picked
be-
up their phone though?
You said, well, oh yeah, she's on her phone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl, don't do that.
I mean, y'all got a
It's
busy day, so
nowhere
you know,
near
it's a lot
what
of things
you do.
I
happening
mean, 'cause
right
look,
now.
you know, and it's got to be fun for you guys to be on this book tour together.
Mhm.
I have to
Yeah.
imagine that being in love with somebody and being partners with somebody and being able to travel and do these things like as a team
Mhm.
and do a reality show together and go through that journey. And also, I think the documenting the IVF journey was so important too.
Mhm.
I feel like for a lot of women, those conversations and being able to visually see that and go
Yeah.
through that experience with you was so powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think us doing stuff together has been great. Now it does have its challenges too, though. Like when we were doing reality TV, we different.
Mhm.
If we got to do 3 scenes right in a day, do the motherfuckers back to back. Start at 8 a.m., finish at 2. She wants to finish at 6 because she wants the breaks in between.
But I ain't
Don't
do-
give me the breaks.
We're not doing back.
You
to
wanna
back
just keep
between
going.
eight and two.
Yes,
I need a break.
I want to
in the
knock it the
motherfucking
fuck
middle.
out. Give me the
I
fuck
want a second to not have to look at all them motherfuckers for a minute.
right. I will go in the room and change and let's go to the like. That's who I am. I am.
And she like, I
Get
need
it
to chill
done.
for a minute. Let me
Yeah,
decompress before we
yeah,
jump back in.
exactly. Yeah.
I'm also like, let me just get it all knocked out at once because I want to be done earlier.
I would appreciate the breaks.
See.
Yeah.
What
So-
it, but it's just so what
Would you
went
wanna
all-
run
we
right
went
through?
all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Running
Yeah.
through.
We went all the way through.
All right, now let me ask you guys this. Do you think I feel like for you, you've been a relationship type of person.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of always in a relationship. Is this your first real serious relationship? I know you have your ex who you
Nah. It's
mhm.
not my first real serious relationship.
But this is the first time you feel like you've been in love?
Yes.
Okay.
To this level, yes. Every time you like somebody, you think you love them.
Mhm.
You, but when it gets to a level that you've never felt before, then
you
be
know it's
like,
different.
Damn, I
What
guess
was
I
different
wasn't
for
never-
you?
What's different for me?
Yeah, like what was different?
She gave me butterflies. She made me feel sick to my stomach. I was trying to be cool and drink some tequila. I missed my whole mouth. When I tried
Dropped
to
the
smoke, I
blunt,
burnt
burned
the
the
hole in
couch.
the couch. It was just the way she made me feel. And I just had never felt like that in my body or my soul before. And I was just like, damn, bitch, you must have been sent from God. Because I had never felt that way. And I thought I had felt love before and been in love before and loved this person and loved that person and thought they loved me, but it wasn't. And you don't know it until you
experience
get
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like, damn, this is what it is. This is what it.
What about you, Judy? How did you know? How was this different than every other relationship you've been in?
Beautiful is the most nurturing person I've met in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she has this really, really hard exterior, really hard. But she is the kindest soul you will ever meet. And she puts me before everything, including herself. Like, I've never experienced, because she hate when I talk about this, but she's admitted it. She feels like I should be before everything. And so I don't have to wash a dish, take out any trash, wash any clothes. She doesn't like me doing any manual labor.
Soft life. We love
absolutely. But I think it's because, like she said, she watches me work extremely hard. So she wants me to do nothing outside of that. She wants to make sure that, even down to when I get out of bed in the morning, if she's home, she's making up the bed. Like, by the time I even get back to the bed, even if it's 7 minutes in between, like,
the bed is made,
right,
ready to go.
Absolutely, and she enjoys doing the domesticated things. So I think for me, this experience with love showed me, because my parents were married up until the day that my dad died, and I watched that fairy tale love. So for a while, I thought that fairy tale love was impossible, because I saw it with my parents, but I thought maybe it might not be possible for me, or if it is, I don't know, bitch, maybe it missed it, I don't know. But then once I experienced love with her, it let me know that it's not only possible, that my story actually is different and it's better than what I saw with my parents, because it's mine.
Yeah.
It's the exact how I want it to be. Like,
and I think it's also what we see, like, with having so much access to people's lives. We don't see a lot of great examples. I would say that there's a few, but I think we see so much dysfunction when it comes to relationships that we start to think that's normal.
No, that's real. Or when you see successful ones, everybody wants to call one of them lame. Like, think about Russell and Sierra. Like, everybody says
they want to say he's lame.
Right.
But everybody want to pray for
everybody
Russell.
want to pray. They want to pray.
Everybody want to wrestle though.
That guy.
Yeah, play.
Yeah. But they happy.
Yeah.
Now, y'all had butterflies before the first hookup. Your first kiss was outside of Murrow's, right? All right. So
In the alleyway.
In the alleyway.
Yeah, we ducked on the side of the building.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
So what was it like the first time y'all really hooked up, like, sexually? What was that experience like?
Ooh.
You know what? When we slept together the first time, like, not sex, but slept together, she went and slept on the sofa and I was in the bed, and I was like,
why you leave the bed, Brat?
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't want her to think that I wanted to sleep with her. I just didn't want her to think that, I'm this rapper that just want to fuck her when she come see me.
She was on you, though.
She was ready.
I didn't want her to think I was being like that. Like, I didn't want to see.
Girl, I went by her. I went over there by her. Now,
you got on the sofa?
Yes.
Yeah, I went and got on the sofa. But when it came to that, I let her lead. Yeah, I let her lead. I didn't want to be the aggressor.
Right.
I let her lead. But she also...
Was the first time at the condo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, now let me tell you.
Oh, you got a condo in Atlanta when you moved to Atlanta.
So
right?
when before we got a house, I got a one of the temporary, like the furnished condos.
Right.
You just move, you just bring your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice to have money that you could be just moving around.
Bring
Doing,
some clothes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing like it.
I was trying to figure out.
Shoes. Okay, that's all we need.
I knew I wanted to leave New Orleans. I was trying to figure out which city to be in. I was dating her, so I was, coming back and forth to Atlanta. I had that place, and her work was like 10-15 minutes, so she would stop by in the morning when she was headed to work. And
this was Dish Nation?
Radio
it was in the same building.
Okay.
Radio in the morning from 6 to 10.
Yeah.
And then she would come after work and hang out. And so when we first slept together, she didn't want to leave. And not like I was trying to put her out, but she just kept coming over. And that's
Did she have a key?
Did you? I think I did. I think it was like the little key card thing. Yeah, she had the key card.
I don't think I had a key.
No, but you was able to get in and out of the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had the key card, but yeah, she didn't have a key.
Okay.
The access.
It was
I
a
didn't have a
thing.
key to the front door, but I could
But you
get
could
in
come
and
to the
park
building.
and get up
Yeah.
to the door. Yeah.
It was a thing with her with multiple orgasms. So it would want about it wouldn't be just one. So she would want me to. She didn't want to just let it happen once. So our first time, it was that she started. that she started that way. She started with, "I'm not done with you."
Oh, wow.
I love that.
That's a high
then
standard
from
from the
there-
beginning.
That's me. Yes.
From there, she built it. She just said, "I'm trying to see how many you can get to."
Oh, wow. Wait, for you to have multiple orgasms.
Yes. But then she didn't let me do her that though.
Cause I'm one and done. I'm good with one. I come so hard that I'm so good with just one time.
Multiple orgasms are a skill.
Multiple
Because
orgasms
I
is
think
amazing.
that's not, can you do it?
I actually absolutely can.
Right, but
It's
just
not my
the only
skill.
thing you gotta have a few minutes in between. It can't be
Back
that,
to back to
and
back.
then you gotta just
Especially when it's a real intense one.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
gotta like
give
reset.
me about 7 to 12 minutes to let my body reset.
That's
Yeah.
too long in between if you hungry.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right now.
What do you
That
like?
I mean, if it's good, it's good, and it's good. It's good.
I love y'all.
Yeah, so I
So
think
that was
her
the
thing-
first time you had multiple orgasms?
It was 2.
Okay,
the first
2.
time, because
Okay.
I was. She said she liked the way my body responds. Like I don't hide it. Like I'm not quiet.
Okay. I knew you were going to say you was loud.
Yeah, and so
And that
I'm not.
thing fat and juicy.
Stop. So, but I don't mind showing, and I also don't mind, like whatever we doing, we doing. Like I'm very.
Let's make it.
Right.
Let's go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you weren't as accepting of her doing stuff for you. That's what it feels like. You're the giver. They always say,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And I felt like that was unfair.
But you got it. You get it. You got it.
Yeah, I felt like it was unfair. Yeah, because she felt like
I'm
because
one and done. And
her
once
one,
I
like
finish,
she
pour
said,
me a
it's so-
drink. I'm going to sleep. Make me a motherfucking sandwich or something. I'm good.
Right.
I could never come 11 times.
Never
Like
say
you.
never.
But that's the thing.
I couldn't.
I
do
couldn't
it.
either until
Until
you
you
built
did
me
it.
up to it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a
It has to.
process.
It
Right.
has to. But you don't even.
It's a
let me-
marathon.
Right. I
Not
think
a
she
sprint.
should at least have to get her to 3.
Yeah, little 3-peat.
Beautiful, you don't seem like you love it like I do.
There's no such a thing.
Girl.
There's no such a thing.
I be in motherfucking heaven.
Oh
bitch.
my God.
See, okay, but that works.
I know that's right.
It works, right?
I hear you.
But sometimes there's nothing better than pleasing the other person too.
Making
I
them
know
them
that.
happy.
I
Yeah.
know that about her. I know that about her. And so that's why I let her lead in that. But
Is it-
I don't want, because she says, well, you don't like it like I do. I can't say that I don't like it like you do, bitch. You don't let me do it as much.
Well, maybe that's something you guys
That's
could work
all
on
right,
for the
Dee.
next
Right.
book now.
Mhm.
What is there anything that y'all haven't done that you want to try?
Sexually?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is lip
I don't
service
think
now.
so.
This is lip
She
service.
did
stuff.
role play was so fire.
You
Oh, we
like
love
that?
role
But I
play.
What
couldn't. But I couldn't wait. I couldn't.
So-
I couldn't
Wait,
wait.
wait, wait,
You were the
Wait,
performance.
I was a stripper. So, but this is the thing. I started in a text message. I said, listen, I'm about to text you as somebody else. And she was like, what? I said, just
Go
go
along
right.
with it.
I
yeah.
love this.
I said I had a great time meeting you last night. I would love to continue our conversation, but in person. And she was like, what are you talking about? We was eating food last night. I'm like, no.
Go
She's
along
like,
with
wrong
it.
person. Who was you
With
trying to
it.
text?
Right. And then I said, what was my name? What did I call
I
myself?
don't know, bitch.
I said, this is such and such from last night. I would love to continue our conversation. And then she was like, okay, well, I'm free this week on such and such a date. So then I got us a hotel room. I think
It's nice to have
12,
money,
right?
At
ain't
the
it?
12
It's nice
where
to
we
have
used to
money.
stay.
Right.
At the beginning.
I got us a hotel room because we used to always
Ooh, I
hook
love
up
the
at
12.
the 12.
Used to always hook up at the 12.
So I got a hotel room at the 12 and I put flowers and I put little balloons and I decked it out and I had the little lingerie on, had on the stripper heels. I, had music. I got the Polaroid. So we had like real picture stuff.
It
Got
was
the little
so nice.
entree, charcuterie board. I had my little two-step going. Once I felt like once she get there, I'm gonna do it. One little girl, she came in there. I told her my name, and I sat across her lap to start the dancing, and that was it.
That was it. You ain't even
Hey,
like,
no,
game
it
over.
was no dance.
It was a roll
no
and no
dance.
play. It was a roll and all play.
I love the thoughtfulness that you both put into the relationship, though. I think the effort, because Valentine's Day is coming up. You already got. I saw your
Good.
face.
Look
You
at
look like you got a plan already just from your face.
Yep.
We don't never tell each other.
No.
It was always a
Aw.
surprise.
Yeah, we don't tell each other. It just we let the day happen. So
I cannot wait to see.
Yeah.
yeah, we don't
I know
tell
it
each
ain't all
other.
gonna be posted, but I can't wait. It's a special time.
Yes, it is. Because her birthday is 2 days before that.
Oh damn!
Oh wow.
And then her anniversary is the 22nd.
Oh, so this
Right.
whole month
Oh,
is
right.
This
just
whole month.
And it's
all
Black
just-
History
just
Month.
love,
Yeah.
love,
Yeah.
more love for y'all.
And she doing a new launch.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Child.
Put that phone down.
Child. Well, anyway, I love this for both of you. And I just want to tell anybody, like, if you need some tips about your relationship, getting through things, like you said, it was a bit of a rocky beginning, but that second time around was no joke.
Absolutely.
You know, and to see where you guys are now with your beautiful true legend and, you know, having a child together, which was amazing. Like I said, that IVF journey from me being like somebody who hasn't had a kid yet,
Yeah.
you
Did
know,
you freeze your eggs?
no,
How old are you?
older than that.
Oh,
You
shit.
should at least look it.
But I think it's too late. I don't think I can freeze
It
mine.
might not
If you
be
want to
you-
do it, you got to just do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so
You should check and see if you still
I
got
would
some, because
just
some
check.
people still do.
Yeah, some people still do it.
And
I
did-
would just check. If
I
nothing
think you
else,
should do it. If anything, I would just do it. I wouldn't even bother with that part of it.
No, but you have
No,
to
but you
check
have
to
to
see
make
if
sure
Oh
you
yeah,
even
yeah.
have
Oh no, no, I
Yeah.
went. I did check that.
Okay.
I
Okay,
did.
okay.
So
and you do.
yes, I do.
Then
Okay, you
freeze them.
good. Then you should freeze them.
But the level's so low, they're like, just if you want to do it, just do it. That's what the doctor
Oh,
said. Yeah,
okay.
not even
Okay.
to bother with that step. Like
Okay.
you gotta just,
Just
Okay.
jump.
yeah.
But
Well,
the
make
thing
s-
is, when
get
when you
tested.
freeze your egg, you have more time. When you don't freeze it, it goes away.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna wait. Like if I didn't do it now, I
Okay.
wouldn't do it later.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how. I've gone, but I do think, like I said,
Okay.
these conversations are important.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Like, and just to have watched that journey and see everything that you went through, and you know, seeing Brat, seeing you pregnant and seeing you go through all of that, that was so special.
It was.
Yeah, for everybody watching, and I think these conversations are important for people to have. Even conversations about freezing your eggs and fertility and all of that.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
think I didn't even, and I know we take them classes when we're younger, but who the fuck remembers that your eggs go away at a certain age?
Yeah.
Like they go,
Yeah.
bitch, they go missing and never
Listen,
come back.
I can't
Like,
wait. I'm waiting for mine to go. Bye.
See? but for the people that want to have kids, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? If you don't think about that or consider that, and you chasing a career or you doing something else, you know,
Yeah.
it's like
And you got to make sure you get genetically tested. That's important too.
Yeah.
Because some things may run in your bloodstream or your family line that don't agree with who you sleeping with or who's giving the sperm to you.
Very important.
And that is very important.
Did you always know you wanted to get pregnant and have a
No, I ain't want no
Yeah,
kids.
you didn't want-
I
okay.
thought it wasn't in the cards for me.
Right.
I was 49 when I carried my baby.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think it was in the cards for me to get married or have kids. I was just content with whatever life I
them
was
7,
living.
8 hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay. Have a plan and God will laugh at you. That's what I always say. Have a plan. But yes, glad you got rid of them 7, 8 hoes.
Right.
Okay.
But
They
Judy,
expired
don't
as
act
well.
like you ain't had them
I
hoes
was
too.
I was content. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't got Playgirl wrote tattooed across your leg.
I do.
Cause you was
I got
living
that when
that
I
life.
was 19.
Yeah, but you had
lived your
niggas
life.
and
Right.
bitches.
You had niggas and bitches.
So did you.
Well,
you
don't
try
say
to
it
make
like
it like it was just me with my 7 hoes.
No.
You had more than that.
At the time that I was pursuing you and we were about to date, I didn't have anybody but you.
Okay.
Yeah, at that time.
She
At
had
the right time.
layaways. She
I
had
just want to
layaways
say,
on
because I've
hoes.
seen you in New Orleans, so I know how they get down. They love you out there.
Come on.
Yeah.
Judy. Judy.
Big booty Judy.
Big booty Judy.
Judy.
But again, you guys, make sure y'all pick up this book. You will love it, just like we love this
Yes, we
conversation
love it. Oh
that
my
we had. The
God.
Brat and Judy, The Way Love Goes, a guide to building a beautiful and everlasting relationship. This feels like forever. So
It is
Yeah.
forever.
just the vibes, sitting and talking to y'all is amazing.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much.
We
Thanks for
appreciate y'all
having
for
us.
coming.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she be trying to get me in trouble.
Oh, Lord.
I mean,
It is what it is.
yeah, you got yourself, you know.
I ain't
You know
worried
what?
about it. I'm
She's-
not
I'm not
worried
worried
at
about it.
all. She ain't
Period.
going nowhere ever.
Ever.
So.
Not after them 11 orgasms.
You know what? And it's still building.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, it's lip service.
It's lip service, y'all.